This looks pretty good. Aria Flames. I have one Teferi, one Deputy for Aria. But Teferi's not the greatest answer. How good is Rest in Peace against them? Does it actually matter? Purge? I'd rather do Night if I'm gonna do that. Could cut a wall. I'll cut a wall for a Night. This way I'm not trimming on my blue cards. Is this such a bad matchup? We'll see. We'll see how fast they go off. If they don't go off on turn 3, we should be okay. Could they play some Damping Sphere in the board? Sure. Card might be good. I don't have Hierarch. I don't have a counter spell. Should I keep this hand or not? Against them? Alright. Let's go. We're back on top. Game goes. Might depend how desperate I feel. How often does their deck go off on turn 3? Hopefully we just draw... You know what? Maybe I should have played Wall of Blossom. This way if I draw Force of Negation, I don't also need to draw another blue card. I think I might have messed up. So they kept 7. They usually go off on turn 3. Does Rest in Peace change anything? Man, Rest in Peace is it's so good if I can just play Soul Herder here. You shouldn't scoop ever. I think this deck fizzles a lot even after going off. Alright, good to know. Gonna win this game was Rest in Peace. I don't think so. I'm just gonna play Soul Herder and hope they don't kill me on turn 3 to maximize value. I need to start drawing some cards. Looks like we lost. Apparently we're not supposed to scoop because the deck fizzles a lot. Hubinator says, I don't think I've ever seen it fizzle. Okay, well, looks like we have contradicting, I don't know, I think I usually scoop. Maybe. Losing one's Risp in hand feels bad. Yeah, I mean, Rest in Peace would have done enough to just... The one mistake I made is not playing Wall on turn 2. Alright, well I have one Deputy of Detention in my deck. See, Deputy's so good. Deputy's just a stone blade. So good against everyone. See, I mean, they slay. Alright. Deputy's just so good against everyone. Reflector mage, wow. It was time warp. Good when you ramp into it was hierarch. Really, you're really jinxing it with the Y2 Jace every 10 seconds, and then I just draw all the Jaces all the time. Venser was very good. I'm just trying different things, you know. Matchup. Alright, well, at least we're not dead. So that's something. Someone called it in chat. I didn't really call it. They asked Devoted Blade when. Longbow? Oh, it's a win conditional as Devoted Druid? Wow. That's the next level plays right there. It's Popper Tech? Nice, nice. Alright, let's see. See if we can find our seller for some negation. I guess Pav does not. Gonna play my land. I'm gonna lose a hierarch. Soul Herd, they're gone. I don't know, we'll see. Slows me down a lot, and then next turn they can just, I don't know. It's heavy investment this turn, I guess, but. Alright, so I have Soul Herder on top. Do I want to draw a Soul Herder? I need to draw lands. A creature is put into exile? Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's see, what should I block? What do you think? That was pretty bad. I guess I just Soul Herder become, and they don't have mana for a longbow. They might not even have mana for Alright, I'm gonna take Devoted Druid. And also they just don't kill me if they draw Vizier. Why back to the Shocklands? I'm playing Noble Hierarchs. And there's much like super aggressive decks. Not as many. Alright, they can do that. But that's fine. I mean, Sword of Fire, nice. No, it's not GG next turn. Wow, they killed the Orc. We need to... So I don't know. This is Frag Tusk. I feel like a lot of decks right now they're kind of going over the top of Frag Tusk. It's not that Tusk is better against the fair decks. Alright. We bricked. No, they're not. Let's see. Path Giver, Deputy S7, and 1 short. You hit Path, that's still 1 short. I saw Zanza, I rated them, and I watched for a bit. I think Reflector Mage kind of sucks, honestly. I think Deputy of Detention is just so good in so many situations. It combos with... Alright, Wall of Blossoms, maybe we'll get lucky. I think I'm in decent shape regardless. What did I eat today? So woke up, had my yogurt and granola lunch. I had toast, was gorgonzola, hazelnuts on top, bit of honey, balsamic vinegar. Pretty good. Kind of it's nice because it's like really quick to, it was really quick to make. I just saved my path to exile, right? That's about it. And then, I guess I'll get back Time Warp, if it ever gets to that. That's fancy. It's a sandwich. Not really a sandwich with like 2 toasts, but... Yeah, Gorgonzola is the nuts. Good Gorgonzola. Deputy of Detention's just... I mean, I said that last mage. I'm just like... Ugh. Just off it. It's just not good. So you could have like Court of Calling or Collected Company for something annoying. Gorgonzola is blue cheese. It's much better than blue cheese. It's like, I think it's like clear and the blue is... Oh. I don't actually love blue cheese that much. It's like fine. I think it's good, but yeah, it's not one of my favorite cheese. What's your favorite cheese, Red Hand? Since apparently you hate blue cheese. Oh, that was game 1 too. And I really can't wait for Reflector Mage to be just in deputy detention. I wonder if Force of Negation is good against their deck. Surely they have some kind of tutor effect, right? It's kind of a tough spot. I have a lot of cards that could be good or not. Rayman seems pretty bad. My favorite cheese is probably Fontina. That's Raps. What's Fontina already? It's not something we really have in France. Maybe it has a different name. So Gouda. That's good. When I was a kid, my favorite was Gouda. I still love that. Acidic slime? I think it's too expensive. Someone tell me Force of Negation is good against them. Doesn't seem that. A bit of time. Favorite is I don't know. I don't like to judge, but that'd be a bit sad. I like American cheese on the burger, I guess. That's fair if you love burgers. A lot of French names. I like just French. Brutal. I have to keep and hope we draw a 2-drop or path. Let's see. Prove your worth, Reflector Mage. Prove me wrong. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not playing Hallowed Fountain. I'm not sure what is freaking wrong with me. Oh, that was incredibly awkward. Brain fart. Oh no, I'm still fine. Never mind. I'm done. Okay. Actually, because I'm more likely to hit Temple Garden. So no, actually that was the optimal. Optimal. Predict 0. 19 months was a tier 1 sub. Thanks for the continuous support. I'm gonna obviously, you never scoop. Usually when they start making mana, no one really bluffs there. That was kind of a punt. I've ephemerated. Doesn't matter. I'm dumb. It's just gonna make us lose more time if I do that because they're gonna feel like. Hey Arna, thanks for the raid, bud. Are you going to the GP? Welcome everyone. Some tough matchup. For Viridian. We can win. Do they have? I'm sure there's some coming in. Oh, what do you know? Reflector Mage is a... Or is Deputy of Detention? No one. Just have to hope that they don't have anything good in hand, you know? Just slow them down, because I'm not close to winning this game. Have I like Stoneforge Mystic so far? Yeah, I think it's strong. I don't know if it's going to end up in tier 1 decks. I think it makes blue-white control better. I don't know if Sus or Harry or in chat or Arnos played a bunch with Stoneforge Mystic maybe today. What they think, but I thought it was good. I didn't really know what to expect, honestly. I wasn't sure. And keep attention. Add a much somewhere in there. Honestly. Or Devoted Druid. That's 2 mana, that's 2 power. For Vizier. Let's see. Could play Soul Herder and then bounce Vizier as well. Or I could play Witness, Ephemerate Witness, get back a land. I don't really care about Batterskull. Problem is bouncing Vizier doesn't do a ton for me because... Oh yeah, they can't play Devoted Druid. Alright, I think I need the Soul Herder engine. Soul Herder engine going. Good command, yeah. Much worse, usually. Do I dream and think in English? Probably think in English most of the time. I don't know about dream. Fairies, you could play free mana. There's a lot of cards. Alright, we're kind of in it. Just kind of. Path to Exile would probably be game. Maybe a Zeph Path to Exile in their deck as well. Easy clap. Half in case they move their batter skull to... Well, I could just get back another ephemerate. Bouncing tracker is nice. It might make them commit on birds too. Ephemerate lets me ephemerate the birds they bounce. I don't have Stream or Vista anymore. I'm playing Hyrix in this version. What do you think, chat? I can Reflector Mage, Charles, or I can just get back Ephemerate. I'll just get back Ephemerate. The one problem is they're drawing a lot of cards, and they have Path to Exile, apparently. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I don't think bouncing the drum... Yeah, I'm not... Tracker, maybe. I think I got pretty greedy. Probably should have start pathing stuff, and we'll see. We shall see. To blink Reflector Mage and bounce tracker, and then just have path for whatever, you know, whatever their attacker is. Okay, let's start with that. I want to see what I draw first before tapping my white mana, I think. We know they have another tracker in hand, so I think Reflector... They got a longbow. They got a longbow. So, this is kind of tricky. Yeah, I'm pretty screwed. Really? I need Knight of Autumn, maybe. Keep bouncing stuff? Might have to try and stay at 2 life here. Alright, I have to get back path so I don't die to longbow. Yeah, I don't know why I pathed either. I suppose maybe try and set up a play where I have... Oh, but I only have 2 planes in my deck. Do I path now to force? No, I think I wait. Because if I path now and they have a land, they can just move Batter Skull to a bird. And then I lose. Bounce the... and then bounce the one they equip. Good job in these spots, but... Let's see. Alright, let's take a second. Witness Ephemerate... That... I need to blink a bunch of... Start attacking too, yeah. Think so. Probably. Oh no, I need to... Yeah, I can bounce the token, and then I can start pathing birds. You can attack, then bounce all their blockers, and then they don't have a creature. Oh, Court of... What are they getting? Do they have something sweet? Remorseful Cleric or something? I don't think I want to path or bounce anything right now. Sorry, trying to figure stuff out. This game, I think their side is probably... I have a feeling. Did I just punt? I'm guessing their side is really, really hard to play. The gem, but they're at 18. 14, target witness. I think I start by targeting... Does that make sense? I think so. I'm gonna shoot the witness. So I'd rather draw a card first, see if I draw something good maybe. Okay. I think they're dead, right? They have to kill the witness. Alright, they're 13. Yeah. Because they don't have as many tutors. Like the combo is I don't have enough of them. Alright, Moto, you gonna let me move on? That was my life, or am I just stuck? Do I have to reveal hand, maybe? No. Quality. Explain quality, chat. He was much better. The Frage was infinitely better the second game. Hook you up with a sweet stick. As for Flynn, probably not. But I didn't make a mistake game one. Pretty bad mistake. I got tricked by Moto. There's a Moto standard PTQ on Saturday on Arena, which is to play Vamp if I had a tournament. Alright, this matchup, I think it's good, but not this version because I only have Earth. We'll see. We shall see. As for Vamp's best stay along, I saw as for Vamp and I'm like, well, this is doomed to fail. Does that mean doomed to fail is equals succeeding? How did I work out for? I don't know if that's what you're referring to, or maybe it's actual deck right now and I just know nothing about Do I play Ice Fang? I don't think so. I need max card advantage. I need to hit Time Warp. Wow. Just going off here, don't mind me. I don't wanna say, I don't wanna brag, but look at all these matchups, still nothing. It's gonna maybe win me the game. Alright, all we need is to hit 2 more lands, chat. That's not really 2 lands on top. Man. Let's see. I get Ephemerate, right? I only have 2 cards in hand. Don't want to brag. Brags. Shows up with Brags. No more Hogak. I don't know. Not as aggressive of decks, I guess. I'm not sure they're good, but I'm trying them out. Alright, so I could next turn, and just after that. I think that's probably just my best bet. I think Time Warp free. Witness, get back land, have 6 lands. Alright. I'm just gonna hope they don't kill me. You know what, actually? I think my line... Not really. Force of Negation. Let's go. Alright. Does opponent have worth the pump spell? They can't spell Sky Ephemerate. Ephemerate says alright, we win. Unless they drew Spell Pierce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I don't even know if Spell Pierce does it actually. No, I don't think Spell Pierce does it. They might. If you have Spell Pierce, then I have to top deck. Alright, for those of you who haven't seen the loop in action yet, this is infinite turns. Witness, Morb, Ephemerate. Sure. Oh, alright. They saw the loop as well. Even if you don't have like a way to kill them on board, you're just gonna eventually draw your entire deck. I guess that's what taking all the turns mean. Alright, the fairies seem good. Path seems good. Stony. Do I have cards? What else is bad? Pretty serviceable, and it's a blue card. Knight of Autumn is for Spellskite exactly. That seems narrow, right? Watch her no. I could actually see cutting a Time Warp, honestly. It was good this game. Hey, Lily. Playing Time Warp again because I think Fractus it's not that great right now and you want to go over the top in a lot of matchups. Maybe just Wolf Blossom. Maybe Watcher. Sure. I think Watcher is like just blue cards. Can never be that bad. Yeah, so I feel like there's just no more red decks right now. A lot of combo decks, a lot of decks where Thragtuck's just not that high impact. And so far we've played 3 matchups where the Time Warp was good. We lost to Twiddle Storm, then we beat Devoted Combo. Whoops, that would have been bad. And now we're playing against another deck where Time Warp just won us the match where Thragtuck would have done nothing. I mean, obviously I could be running good, but I think against Mono Green Tron 2, Time Warp's going to be better. Alright, Hierarch into Witness. So I get rid of Coiling Oracle. Wait, is Witness actually better than Coiling Oracle? Not really. Alright, I get rid of Witness. Yeah, you don't want to trim Coddle against... I mean, this matchup is good because when they don't have Blighted Agent, it's really, really hard for them to win. And even last game they had Blighted Agent, but they were 1 pump spell short. After sideboard sometimes you need to... I mean, life total doesn't matter too much, but... Duel. Sometimes you actively want to leave your dual lands in the deck. It means that if you hit a fetch land of something like a Did they mulligan? Looks like they must have mulliganed. Yeah, they mulliganed. We both mulliganed once. Welcome back, buddy. The most recent versions of Moderate Pros didn't get... I think even the version... I thought the version that didn't play Phoenix still played Looting. Am I wrong? See, like, this is a scenario where if I'd fetched, like, Temple Goddard on turn 1... I guess I could have just played my fetch first, so that's not true, but... Never mind. I think I kind of want to fight over that. Nah. 2 cards. Yeah, whatever. Is there a pull hoarder? Not really. Actually, you know what? Maybe playing Witness was better because it means I hit land drop right away. It's close. Dismember. There's no way they can win a game if they start doing that, right? Just trade a... I mean, technically it's a card for a card. So maybe... I mean, I'm not saying it's terrible. I mean, there's no way. All right, let's start making these land drops. Oh, yeah, no, okay. Did Ryan not have looting in his deck? Why not bounce both Hierarch? And we can't lose. Are you familiar with the can't lose itchies? I don't have... Yeah, I get pretty greedy with these, like, playing as few dual lands as possible, and I get in weird spots whenever I go Tula on dual lands. That's not great. Or maybe I just tap my mana like trash. That might be the real problem here. Alright, I guess I'll stop messing around. Make sure they really can never win. Instead of giving them some kind of weird perfect 4-card combination. Reflector Mage. All right, GG. To be fair here, I like to compare cards when it's actually relevant to you winning or losing. It's a good way of doing it rather than just comparing when one is better than the other. Damn, really good Federal 2-drop. I think Mulligan's okay. I'm gonna mull. JC Pyro, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the sewer, or welcome back. Subtrain going. I like it. Necobrot 269. That from sub Necobrot. Ooh, they're mulliganing into 5 cards. They might be on Tron. Probably the most likely deck that's willing to mulligan to 5 these days. Goliath CB. Welcome to the sewer as well. Thank you to all 3 of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate Of course, if you have at and JC to support your favorite streamer, all you have to do is link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account or to your Twitch account. Support one of your favorite streamers. A huge part of our sub counts. Okay, so we are against Tron. Our hand's kind of great, honestly. Demo Master. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Of course, while we're at it, the stream is sponsored by channelfireball.com. You can find articles. If you like this deck, you can find a primer for this deck that I wrote a couple weeks ago. Things are changing, but obviously if you have any questions, it's like the base I'm making, feel free to ask in chat. Articles on channel you can use yellowhat at checkout for 5% off, all that good stuff. All right, this is going fairly well. Might want to fetch first, actually. I'm not really looking to draw lands. We're close. We're close. So we're playing a reman over path number 4. Get a bit intense if Chev remanded that. I'm kind of worried about walking Ballista. How's reman been? Seems good in the snake. I think it's... I drew it once in round 1 and then I decided just not to. I'm just gonna play Ice Fang Coddle. It's better if I don't draw lands. Alright, we're really close. Land and we win. Easy. Easy clap. 4 out of 4 matchups where Time Warp's just being kind of the nuts. Maybe Time Warp was just the best all along, honestly. I don't think so, though. Not against Prowess. Not against Red Prowess that I was playing against, like, every other round. And Hierarch, yeah. Hierarch's really good right now. No one's killing Hierarchs. Everyone's, like... They're either playing Stoneforge Mystics or their removal is like Path to Exile. Or they're doing their own thing. They're playing Tron. Alright, let's see if opponent makes us attack them or if they figure it out. I mean, I could misclick, I guess. This is the first time you've seen the Time Warp loop. Yeah, it's maybe I haven't been playing the Time Warp much lately. Yeah, it's tough, I don't play. You can only play so many games, and you have to go out of your feelings sometime, and it's possible you've just been wrong all along, or the meta just shifted that makes cards be better now. The meta has changed and Torpor Orb is now in main boards of 59% of decks. The month is September of 2019. People are now main decking 4 Torpor Orbs. I like the Fairy Time Raveler. They might have Veil of Summer. And I think you just cut the path. It's a bit greedy, but... Wow, what do I board out? What do I usually board out in this matchup? Do I suggest Hierarch? I mean, in the current meta, it has seemed really good. Jace is pretty bad. I think it's good with Force. You play these long grindy games sometimes. Rav's just... I think cutting blue cards is... Knight of Autumn on the draw might be so-so. It's kind of nice to have a way to get rid of an Oblivion Stone, though. I guess I have Acidic Slime now. Getting rid of a Relic when they tap out. Yeah, I guess I can just get rid of another 2-drop. Oh wait, that's 61. But remember...
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Not the PT, not a GP, not an SCG. We talking about practice. Action, no hierarch. If they kept 7, I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, I'll keep. Resign myself. I couldn't watch all the way Summer after Stoneforge Mystic testing. I think it's good in the right deck. I think it makes blue-white better. Let's see. I asked Sauce really. I don't know if he was here. Sauce is here. Is Harry here? No, Harry's... Depends which deck we're talking about. Harry's turning some blue-white with Stoneforge right now. What the hell? I'll give them 1 turn. Yeah, Sauce was kind of... It's going to take a while. Stoneforge Mystic is good in blue-white mid-range. I'm still testing it at control. Aren't these decks like super close? If anything, it seems like it would be better in blue-white in control than in mid-range to me, but maybe not. Alright, I want Knight of Autumn on the play, I think, because you can go turn 1 Hierarch, turn 2 Knight their maps, stuff like that. Maybe you only need the Time Morphs as badly after sideboard, because you have all the ranks. And I kind of got really lucky in game 1 to get to 8 mana so fast with Time Warp. Things kind of like lined up perfectly. Is Guys good, Sauce? Mr. Spook says Guys has felt good. Am I gonna have to start playing Geist of the Draft? And literal like close to absolute stone nut hand. You could have like natural Tron into Blast Zone. Geist was medium on it, it's kind of obvious. Yeah, I mean I could see it like be just mediocre overall, even like too slow and clunky with equipments. Looks like they're not very... They'll have a good draw. Boggles with Stoneforge. I've never played Boggles in my life. I'm not sure I've ever played a League of Boggles, even on Magic Online. Forest, what a beautiful sight. I should maybe counter Relic. Because, I mean, yeah. Whatever, I'm sure they're gonna have to sack it right away. Doesn't seem like they have a functional draw, it doesn't matter. I assemble my own Tron. Quads Hierarch. I wonder if I've ever had Quads Hierarch into play on turn 3. They're like back, Legion's End. I probably. They could actually win. Or recur a lot, but they're like dismember end of turn into Tron Ballista or something. What do I get rid of? I guess I don't have to get rid of anything. Is this deck well positioned versus blue-white control? It used to be close. Kind of depends on some of your last few cards choices a lot and the quality of the blue purple matchup. Yeah, the lock up, lock them up, lock them up. Hey, Mike Jones. Oh wow, surgical. Oh, I guess I got greedy. If I'd saved Ephemerate for Witness, I could have dodged surgical. Wow, what if I lose this game? This is scary. Tight. Let's see. Oh, they're at 12. Maybe I can just kill them. That's 8. Yeah, they might just be dead on board, actually. Yeah, they're probably just dead on board. Yeah. I didn't realize. I guess I'll brainstorm. M. The absolute BM. Hey, I'm not the one who, you know. Toxic streamer, BM's opponent. Like that. Take it? Nope. Playing Tron, you are required to BM. I have nothing. Alright. Sounds a bit slow, but it's a bit dirtly. So Jace was really good this game. Last match, finally. Jace has been okay overall, honestly. Just seems really good in the format. People aren't really killing her. Dude, Jace. Try and take our... Looks like it's Storm this time. Hey, King Arts. Are the Fast Bonds decks any good or non-factor? The one where you have to make top 8, and then if you make top 8, you get to play 2-player at the end. I think that's... They are good. Caleb was free twing Bruise all last night. Yeah. Alright, so they can easily go off if I don't path. But if I path now, I'm just setting... It's kind of the same spot. We're in very similar spot. Or I think it's the same deal. Witness is reasonable too. Let's go Witness into Jace to find Force of Negation. I think I like Soul Hoarder a bit better. Not sure that's correct. I guess the upside of Soul Hoarder is that I could just draw a Force of Negation. It's like, what, 3%? No, a bit more. Like 5%, 6%. How's Soul Hoarder doing against Stoneforge Mystic decks? I haven't played, but Team Lotus Box was testing yesterday, and they were saying they've been crushing Stoneforge. They were crushing Stoneforge Mystics decks with Soul Hoarder, which kind of makes sense if you're playing, you know, whether it's Deputy of Detention, Reflector Mage. Also, like, you don't care to get Batterskull, you take a hit or two, and then, you know, you have time to set up and stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of decks that don't care that much about Stoneforge Mystic, but it's still, you're still getting a win con and up to have the counter at the right time. I wouldn't have to worry about it. Could just have like 2 or 3 deputies, just beating a dead horse. This is not the greatest. Never feels good to board out with. Gives me a way to close the door in a game that goes a bit long. To close the door fairly fast. Alright, I didn't play the fourth path after sideboard. Rayman's not good against him, right? It counters the flashback of the... Counters my own spells, I guess. More Teferi would be great in this matchup. I'll do one Disdainful Stroke, I guess. I could do a Purge, have like reactive cards. I guess Slimes. Little lull in the action. A little quiet is nice sometimes. Alright, this is a nice spot for Watcher. Because I need some specific cards, I guess. Kind of need a fourth land too. I'm not sure. Maybe I was supposed to just play Ice Fang first, see what I draw, and then see what I want with Watcher. Sense. I could go next turn, rest in peace. Quiet is nice. Yellowhat song plays. We had our moment.
Congrats on the sub.
Untitled TG, thanks for the support. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. Alright, let's open his back to their old tricks. Get in there. Force. This is game 2. We're down a game. Opponent's playing Storm. Alright, that's okay for us, I guess. Could be worse. Sleight of hand. I kind of like when I watch Saffron stream, paying attention that he announces everything. He like Electromancer attacks for 2, every card that's cast and stuff. Does he always do that? Like always well. You like it too, Jay Walla? You like the play-by-play? It's pretty intense though. Maybe, and it's like good energy. I don't know. It's like, it feels like you're watching a game, a sports. I don't know. It's kind of cool. But I don't watch for long periods of time. I mean, I'm sure he does a bit, but Seth's enthusiasm is unmatched in the community. Yeah, that's pretty high energy. All right, let's try and get the ball rolling here. Thanks, yeah. His voice, yeah, he has a good voice for it. It's into it, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna Blink Watcher. We're gonna get tricked by a lightning bolt. Play a deputy. Cause 1/3 I'm gonna get time locked anyway. For Soul Herder. Plus this way I save my deputy. Well, I guess I was gonna say I save my deputy for empty the warrens, but I can always block. We could still lose next turn. Seems somewhat unlikely, but... Alright, now I'm gonna take Ephemerate, I think. Even though land would be nice at some point. Impersonation? What it sounds like when he says that. Arya. I don't care about Arya, right? Game 10? Thanks? Thanks, B. If they have a ritual, I can just force the ritual. I should try Stoneforge Mystic in Green-White Value Town. I have. I didn't like it that much, but I think it's just more like Green-White Value Town being a not the best deck right now. It just adds more value. I don't think you want to play Stoneforge Mystic in a deck where you already have like Soul Hoarder, where you already have a ton of value cards and stuff. It's kind of interesting though. Without Witness in my deck, I guess I don't even have the green. If they block Soul Herder, I can path my Oracle. So, I could Deputy Arya and then Blink Oracle, or I could Blink Arya and then Blink Deputy and get Electromancer. I need to keep in mind that they're almost dead here. Blinking Electromancer puts that to free. That's 6 damage in place, 7, 8. Yeah. Not sure how close they are. Problem is, yeah, obviously Deputy Arya and then Deputy Electromancer is the best in the short run. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe you just keep the Arya? Hey, J-Koi. I did put Stone... We played a league, White-Green Value 10 Soul Herder with Stoneforge. Do they just have it anyways? Looks like they might just have it anyways. I wonder if there's a point where I kept the wrong cards. If I'd had an extra land. Oh, that's not good if they're kill. Yeah, I mean, they didn't need Arya to kill me this game. Alright, good games, tough. And I used it. I kept Deputy and I used it. I kept Force and I used it. Force for the 4 mana card. Yeah. Hierarch was good, but you need to make some tough cuts. Yeah, I guess you don't really have a ton of time for Jace in a lot of the games, and you don't really need the extra value that much. I can see cutting a Jace for sure. There I messed up. I think maybe the Force, I kind of got in that mode where I was just trying to slow them down, and I thought I would eventually win anyways was the value, but that was maybe a bit hasty. Just save the Force for 5-drop creatures. I don't think so. I don't think it's a big deal that you don't have a lot of expensive cards with Hierarch, because, you know, even if you're not casting a 5-drop, you're casting a 3-drop and a 2-drop, or you're going like Witness, Ephemerate Path. You're using your mana usually pretty well. What if we Deputy Arya, Blink Deputy, Deputy Arya? Not a problem. Force Arya, I think Arya is fairly irrelevant for Passing Flames, period. Remand gives you an extra counter spell. It leaves you not completely hopeless to a fast ballista. Knight's pretty well positioned right now, but I'd still rather have only one Time Warp. Time Warp's nice main deck card. Steal some games and stuff in some tough matchups. Kind of got away with only 2 paths. Even in the matches we lost, path was not that relevant. What about Glen Elendra in the deck? Glen Elendra is really good. I think maybe Venser is just gonna be better in these spots. Even though it's not exactly the same card, but if you're going to play a 4-mana card like that, I think Venser is maybe better. I should have taken the 4th land. Yeah, but wasn't it like... it was Force of Negation one time that I had to take, and then I think I took Deputy, which I kind of have to take also. Anyways, really loving having 14 come into play 2-drops. That was sweet, but I'm down to 12 because of the Hierarchs. I can see cutting a Time Warp. Damping Sphere, yeah, we did lose against decks that are kind of called to Damping Sphere. I hate that card, and I hate the like gimmicky, the like getcha card. But yeah, it might be good. Why Remand? Just Flash of Icefang Coddle. It's a blue card, so you can pitch it to Force. Just fits the deck very well. Especially when you're going for the time. You don't really care that they cast the card again later. You just want to buy a bit of time. That's not bad. Does that, like... Is that card with decks? I could see just... You stop them, and then they just kill you again the next turn. 1-drop you can get that kind of hose them. Hierarch is awkward in this deck. No, it's good. It's the nuts if you go Hierarch turn 1 and you go 2-drop Ephemerate.